change. And not just to match the referee's kit, but the pollution getting worse. There was even some talk that this match would not go on. However, watching the two teams before in training did not seem to bother them yet.
Some of the players said that training in these conditions is akin to standing next to a bonfire with what you breathe in very hard. And it's going to be interesting to see how
of the previous 95 games, Matteo.
Manchester United winger is going to be as influential as ever. Watch out for Roberto Pereira making his debut in this one, the Juventus midfielder. Very versatile player, great work rate. I'm expecting him to help the defense as well, and also shore up some of the weakness on the flanks, not allowing these great Brazilian wingers to do much damage. That's the idea, at least, for Martino.
Mascherano does it against his superstar teammate, knocks it free. Little collision on the far side. Brazil will get the restart.
Wait, Zabaleta and Marcos Rojo will be looking to make those overlapping runs throughout the match.
To dominate. Chance for Neymar. Oscar wide. Neymar in the center of the park. Double team. Quickly restarted. Neymar spinning Pereira out of his boots. Play on. Although Neymar down, grabbing his calf. Or his ankle even.
Neymar getting off to that fantastic start with Barcelona. Brazil at only 22 years old, incredible. Already has 36 goals.
Telmo Zada is the all-time Spanish First Division goal scorer. He's not that far behind Gabriel Batistuta and claiming Argentina's national team mark. 42 goals so far in a burst of speed. Tardelli out wide into the path of Neymar, drags it around Mascherano. Fernandez, Neymar just didn't have his angles. What a dribble, though.
And what incredible burst of pace there by Neymar.
Another way for a corner kick. Take another look.
It was Demichelis as well. Got turned inside out.
David Luiz flying forward to chest it away. Neymar again for Tardelli. Good touch around Zabaleta. Now back for Neymar, one-on-one with Mascherano. If this was a World Cup, I think he maybe makes a harder effort to Mascherano.
Well, they're much more unpredictable, Brazil, with Diego Tardelli in the lineup. Even there, drops back and picks out Neymar making the run. Like to stay in and around the box, and Diego Tardelli there just floating around as well.
Neymar brings it down nicely, fakes the pass. Ball goes through. Phoenix gathers it. Quickly forward for Oscar, in for Neymar. The return down the line might have been the right call, but he does draw a foul.
Neymar surrounded once again. Argentina trying to get two bodies around him anytime he's in possession. You see more from the likes of Willian and Oscar, though. Been pretty quiet.
Seeing a lot more from Neymar. In the World Cup, we saw a bit of that. Obviously, the injury has given him a bit more gravitas, a bit more drive as well, and it's even carried over to Barcelona. Neymar fakes the shot. Looked like he was trying to meet Danilo. Good idea. Luis might have been offside. Neymar wasn't, though. Waiting for the rabbit to come out of the hat. Far side Pereira. Kazmierski wanted it a bit more. Neymar, the return pass, a burst of speed, but Romero gets there first. 24th, 2010. I think when they called him back, he said, just make sure it's not July 24th. So July 22nd is when he stepped in for Felipao. As you might notice, they have a tendency to change coaches right after World Cups. Neymar kicked to the ground.
And this is what we hope doesn't happen too often in the second half. All these star players, maybe frustrations, will be getting the best of Some of the players on the pitch in this fantastic rivalry there. Neymar just clipped right on the shin.
There's 11 and 12 home and away. Filipe Luis making the run, but Neymar again knocked off balance. Good play, Tardelli through for Filipe Luis. Blasts it up and over.
To touch it back, he had Tardelli in space, but decides to go for glory himself.
Be a goalkeeper's nightmare. The ball scrambling in front of you and Messi on the doorstep. Neymar taken down by Fernandez.
Takes option B by just absolutely leveling this little jewel of a player.
Edie. Well, the Fernandez not necessarily slow. He just realizes he's nowhere near. Mella couldn't quite react. Neymar colliding with Fernandez. This time getting a call.
Neymar very much the furthest man forward for Brazil. And Brazil can now play more on the counter-attack and just allow Neymar. Di Maria.
By the way, much has been made of Major League Soccer playing during these FIFA dates. Just to clarify, so does Brazil. Argentina unable to take advantage, though. Continuing to fight for it. Di Michelis, but now left in the wake. Elias into the box, tries to square, and it pinballs. And Elias getting in his face. Neymar not happy with the treatment.
And sends this one way high. Take a look here at Neymar once again, always attacking.
Slate of games this weekend. River, as I mentioned, with that draw against Boca, holding on to the top spot. Just a narrow 1-point lead over Lanús, who will have to do without their starting goalkeeper, who's quickly out the other way. Oscar. And it's a foot race with Neymar. Di Michelis over, and he takes him out outside the 18. And it looks like again the whistle is silent.
Neymar's thigh didn't even care about the ball, just goes right into the Barcelona player. But Brazil doing well, keeping the ball away from Argentina and just allowing Neymar to run in space time and time again. And it's only a matter of time before they really break through. Play with the ball at his feet, much more of an aerial threat though. Can pick up the loose scraps, good positioning. The Napoli forward.
Neymar has to get used to it. And again, Mascherano. Nothing really vicious, just accumulated hits. In fact, a bit surprised we haven't seen a persistent infringement whistled against the Argentine.
Not unusual to see a silly mistake in prime position.
Bit surprised that Martino hasn't made a change in that central defense. Maybe giving Fernandez and Di Michelis a chance to work it out. Here's Willian. Threaded near side. Neymar dragged wide. Of course, kind of have a feeling that Fred and Joe not totally out of the picture. Filipe Luis launches himself into the defensive challenge. Neymar dispossessed again, but the little bump by Zabaleta will win it back.
Well, it's interesting to see how Gonzalo Higuain does here. Still really
good ball and a beautiful run. Neymar around Romero, but not under the crossbar. Just beating the trap.
And using more of his vision, but take a look at that ball to find Neymar, who just tried to dink it over the goalkeeper. Seemed to touch offside. Going for the spectacular. Very curious now to see how Kaká is deployed.
Well, you said they were looking for that regista. That might actually be his new position. And worked hard on defense. Arguably worthy of man of the match. Neymar, a little bump. Might have handled the ball, but he's going to get the whistle in his favor this time.
Now the ref calling for the push. Federico Fernandez thought Messi was going to get by him and just nudges him.
He's not going to call his own number much these days. Wide for Willian. Oscar at the top of the box. Kaká lurking as well. Nice ball, Willian into the middle. Slapped away by Romero. Chance for Neymar, and down goes Sergio to make the stop.
Brilliant from Neymar, faking the shot.
We might not be done yet. Neymar looks like he's going to exit to give the fans a reason to cheer once more. And he hands it over to Kaká.
Oh, that's a great sight to see. Neymar, the new generation, handing it over to Kaká. A legendary player in his own right.
Once the best in the world, and Neymar maybe soon to be the best in the world.
Yeah, really much a changing of the guards. And Neymar was knocked around a bit, as he usually is in many matches. And even the man coming on for him, someone that he's regarded as an idol and someone he's looked up to, said it was an honor to play him when they were